Hey trombone players, welcome back to another video lesson. Today we're on page 14. So get your band book open to 14. Make sure your tuning slide is out a good 1.25 inches, maybe even 1.5 inches, so that we're in tune with each other. We're going to look at a couple new things here today. The first thing at the very top of the page in the gold box is the tie. You see the word tie. And you also see an example of two quarter note E flats tied together. That curved line is the tie. And what that does is that combines the values of notes. So if I take two 1-beat notes and I combine them together, I have one 2-beat note, just like a half note, right? Okay. It's very important to learn how ties work. You're not going to see them a lot like this in the future, but this is a really good way to learn how to identify them and use them. So we're looking at song number 59 called Fit to be Tied. It begins with a half note F, goes down one note, and we see two quarter note E flats that have been tied together, giving us one note to play that is held for 2 beats, just like a half note. Then we go down to a low B flat half note, up one note to C, two quarter note C's tied together, another 2-beat C. Then a half note D for 2 beats, up one note to two quarter note E flats tied together, so it's just like a half note, and then it ends on a half note F. All right, so all of these notes that we play at the beginning of the song are going to feel and sound like half notes. Okay? All right, let's play it. We're going to start with our half note F. We're going to go to our E flat. Notice that a lot of times I reach out and touch my bell, keeping this bar a little bit higher than the bell for my 3rd position. I don't want to go too far down the slide. This is incorrect. If I play my E flat way down here, it's going to be out of tune. I want to play trombone in tune. So I'm starting on F to E flat, and then down to my low B flat, and then we just go up the scale. We play the B flat, 6th position C, 4th position D, 3rd position E flat, 1st position F. Here we go. Starts with a 2-beat F. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, I know that this is new and it's going to be a challenging exercise at first, but let's just do that again. You notice that once we get down to the low B flat, the 3rd note, we get to that low B flat and we just go up the scale. B flat, C, D, E flat, F. Okay? So here we go again from the very beginning on our F and then our E flat. 1, 2, ready, play. Each of those notes is 2 beats, whether it's a half note or 2 quarter notes tied together. Let's continue. After the half rest, we go to 2 G's tied together, making it a 2-beat note, like a half note, G, and then we have 2 F's not tied together, so we'll play 2 quarter note F's, down one note to E flat. So we have G, F, F, E, C, C, D, C, B. Let's play that. Starting on the G, a 2-beat G, 2 F's, a 2-beat E. 1, 2, ready, play. Let's do that again, starting on the 2-beat G. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay? All right, so now we know how ties work. Let's play a song that is going to be recognizable and fun to play. And that's song number 60, Alouette. I'm going to play this song for you quickly so that you'll go, oh yeah, I recognize this melody, and then we'll learn it slowly. So here is song 60, Alouette, on the quick side. Don't worry about trying to play along with me yet. I'll bet you recognize that, don't you? Sure, Alouette, a French-Canadian folk song. Now let's work on it slowly from the very beginning. Our very first note is a half note E flat tied to another E flat. So that's going to be one note played for 3 beats. Don't play a long 3-beat E and then play another E, because you see that quarter note there. We've already played it. We're going to play one E flat for 3 beats, and then we're going to go right to the F for 1 beat, and then we're going to move right to the 2 half note Gs. So we'll go E, F, G, G. All right? E flat, F, and G is the note sequence. Here we go, starting with a 3-beat E flat and then moving right to the F. 1, 2, ready. That's not so bad, right? Let's do it again. A 3-beat E, then your F, and then 2 Gs. Ready? 1, 2, ready. Let's do it again. 1, 2, ready. All right, good. Let's look at the next 2 measures. We start with 4 quarter notes. We play F, E flat, F, G, and then 2 half notes, E flat and B flat. They don't look like half notes, do they? They're quarter notes tied together, but I'm going to call them half notes because that's what they essentially are. All right, so here we go. Let's play that. This is the 3rd and 4th measure of the song. F, E, F, G, E, B. Are you ready? 1, 2, ready, play. Probably the trickiest place is when you go from the G to the E flat, right? F, E, F, G, E, B. Let's do that again. 1, 2, ready, go. Cool? Let's continue. The second half of the song, beginning at the breath mark, it's just like the beginning. A 3-beat E flat, going up 1 note to F, continuing up 1 note to 2 2-beat Gs. The first G is a regular half note G. The second G is 2 quarter note Gs tied together. It's a half note. So here we go. Starting with a 3-beat E flat at the breath mark, going to F, going to 2 Gs. Here we go. 1, 2. Cool? Let's play the song all the way through without stopping. So we're back to the beginning, starting on our 3-beat E, F, and then 2 2-beat Gs. Ready? 1, 2, ready. It's a fun melody to play. It's tricky. That's a challenging melody for any instrument. Very challenging for trombone. All right, but you guys are good. You've got it. Look at the next box down, the big tan box where it says dotted half note. This is the way to properly show a note that gets 3 beats. A half note with a dot is the same as a half note tied to a quarter note. The dot adds half of the note's value to the note's value. So a half note is a 2-beat note. If I put a dot on it, I'm going to add half of its value to itself. So a dotted half note gets half of 2 beats. Half of 2 is 1, making it a 3-beat long note. Okay? So I'm looking at song number 61, Alouette, the sequel. It begins with a dotted half note, E flat. There's another dotted half note at the breath mark in the middle, and the song ends with a dotted half note, E flat. All the dotted half notes are E flats. Okay? So let's play from the beginning to the breath mark, and then we'll stop. Starting on that 3-beat E, going up 1 note to F, up 1 note to G. E, F, G is your note sequence at the very beginning of the song. Here we go, a 3-beat E moving to an F. 1, 2, ready. And again, that 3rd and 4th measure is probably where you're going to struggle a little bit at the very beginning, where you go F, E, F, G, E, B. So you start with 4 quarter notes, right? Divide them into 2 groups of 2. We're going to go F, E, then we're going to go F, G, and then a 3rd group of 2, E and B. F, E, F, G, E, B. Let's play that. 1, 2, ready, play. All right, and make sure that you're getting the proper slide positions for that melodic line, even if you're not hearing the right notes coming out of your instrument yet. If you've got the right slide positions, then you have a chance of getting the right pitches to come out of your instrument. If your slide positions are wrong, no matter what you do with your lips to try and find the right pitches, it's not going to sound right. So your number 1 priority is to get those, identify the notes properly, know where to move your slide, and then finally work on finding those pitches. Okay? And let's continue. At the breath mark, we have a dotted half note, E flat. There's that E flat, F, and a G sequence. Once again, here we go. 1, 2, 3-beat E. And then the ending, F, E, F, G, E. So that F, E, F, G, very familiar, right? We did that earlier in the song. Let's play that. Here's the last 5 notes of the song. F, E, F, G, E. 1, 2, ready, and play. Let's do that again. Ready? Good. Let's play it all the way through. Really work on your note identification, boys and girls. The better you are at looking at a note and knowing exactly what note it is and what slide position it uses, the easier it is to play the instrument, okay? That's the hardest thing about what we're doing right now, is identifying notes and moving to them quickly, identifying them correctly and moving to them quickly. Here we go. From the very beginning of Alouette, the sequel. Again, the E flat, F, G note sequence. 3-beat E flat. 1, 2. Good. Make sure that your E flat and G slide positions are accurate. Don't go too far down for your third and fourth positions. The notes will not be in tune. Work on that, guys. Great job. See you at your next lesson.